participating sponsors. So we went to break with Collins in a spectacular two-pointer, gets an and one, but the play really demonstrated here by the hustle of Max Allen II.
Oh, no question about it. Just diving lane out, and you see the smallest kid on the floor, Jaden Collins. That was a tremendous play in traffic by Collins. He's going to line for a possible conventional three-point play after that wonderful putback in traffic.
Collins held scoreless in the first half. Has come up big here in the last few minutes for Marist, and he's at the line. Max Allen II again. He is out being attended to because we believe they're trying to take care of a cut. He was injured earlier, and they are now over at the replay monitor looking at something. It's 45-44. Allen will stay on the sideline for now. And it's a head injury is the text I just got. So they will probably have to finish this one, Steve, without him.
Yes.
And Collins, the free throw line, makes the conventional three-point play.
That's a big, big play there by the freshman Collins.
So we're down to nitty-gritty time with under 3 left. And Marist in a +2. Saints won for their last 10 from the field. Gordon just forced his way in.
Just a great individual effort there by Gordon off the bounce.
He's got 16 in the ball. McCool came in for Allen. Pasquarelli hasn't been the best of shooting days, but at any time he can snipe one. Shot clock at 8. Harris pulls up for 2.
Big-time shot by Noah Harris in the mid-range. Knocked it down from about 17 feet.
He's played really well today, Steve.
Yes.
He's got 3 dimes. He's got a couple boards. His first 2 points. Timeout for the Saint bench. They'll take a short. The Bears up by a deuce.
Yeah, Foxes are going to have to look elsewhere for some scoring here, with Max Allen probably out for the rest of the game. Here's Harris. That's just really nice job squaring his shoulders. Nice follow through there on the mid-range there by Noah Harris.
Only got a chance. We'd like to credit the following. Executive producer Nick Skidmore. Our engineer also acting as our audio person today, Mark Phillips. Producer and graphics manager is Jack Darling. Our director is Ryan O'Donnell. On replay, Alyssa Grubb. Red Foxes here have fought back after trailing by as many as 16 early in the ballgame, 6 at halftime, and now down by 2, actually up by 2.
Yeah, Marist down 20-4. It's been a Herculean effort to take the lead here with 1:57 remaining.
Parker, you think first team to 50 wins?
It could. I mean, both teams have really struggled offensively, and conversely, both teams have also been locked in on the defensive end as well.
Griffin. And now, that Bagaro. He's handled a lot over the last few minutes. They've taken Tekken out of the lineup. And this is up and no good by Gordon. He was trying to draw the foul, but no whistle. Collins still forecourt. Marist up by 2, has possession. Don't have to get crafty here at all. Collins wisely will pull it out. Shot clock at 10. McCool. Harris. Shot clock at 4. Harris to the dish. Did not hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation.
Yep, didn't hit the rim. That was the proper call.
So there are 76 seconds left in this game. Foxes did what they had to do, drill down the clock, but they didn't get anything at the end.
It's a tough possession with the shot clock winding down. It's kind of a wild attempt, and then didn't get it up to the rim, but turned it over. They're just checking to make sure that the game clock is correct right now. It now reads 1:16 Marist up 2.
Over at the official scores table is Mike Bilal. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this is a good crew. Bilal, Perry, and
Yes.
Farrell.
Yes, excellent crew.
So the foul situation, Marist is at 9 team fouls. Siena's at 5, so technically Siena still has a foul to give. Here's the reset. As again, the Fox is up by 2, the numbers I just told you about. And the timeout situation. Remember, John Dunn had to use those 2 early timeouts, right?
Right.
He's still got 2 in his pocket. Siena just has the 1 remaining. If there is a hell ball, Foxes will get it. And again, to update you, Marist's leading scorer, Max Allen, the second, is out of the lineup. I don't even see him over on the bench. I know we received word from Media Relations Director Mike Ferraro that it was a head injury. And we don't think we will see him the rest of the way.
No, I think he's...
They're now looking to see if the ball hit the shot clock, is what we believe. Steve Perry Jr. is coming over to tell us right now. No, that ball did not hit the rim. What do you say,
Yeah,
Steve?
make sure the game clock matches with the shot clock. You got to be very, very sure here. And again, you just mentioned, Dean, this is a veteran crew, a very, very good crew. And you have to make sure that it's correct.
So, Fox is coming out of their huddle. And will have to be the 5-man here.
Yes.
No Jackson Price, still out with an injury. That's key in this situation.
Very, very key.
And Bagaroo and Gordon out there. Courtney's been reinserted with Griffin and a junior. Little edge there by McCool. And Bagaroo is denied. That's a double dribble. He picked the ball up and then he put it back down.
Yeah, he just kind of lost his way there. You'll see it again on the replay. And that's just a double dribble there. Just lost his concentration.
So remember, the Saints still can foul. And that would be their 6th without Marist at the free throw line. Coach Steve would come down to the free throw line.
Yes.
Harris, Pasquarelli, they'll eat up as much clock as they can and still get a good shot. Cool, kick out, Daughtry, 3. And again, grappling for it, who's it off of? It's off of the Foxes. And they're going to go back and take a review monitor. And again, the Foxes, you don't necessarily want Daughtry shooting that 3. And they were forced into a situation where he had to take it.
Right.
And the guy's shooting 25%, but what a game he's played defensively.
Yeah, he's done a great job. That's what Jaden Daughtry brings to the table each and every game. I mean, he's not a high motor. He's really a great, great defender. And he had a wide open look there. I mean, there was a little bit of time left on the shot clock, but wide open look. You have to take it. There was you don't have the option of Max Allen on the low block anymore. And here it is again. Oh boy, I think they on that angle, it looked like it may have went off of Siena there on the shoulder area.
It hit Emejuru in the chest.
On the high shoulder part of his chest. I mean, unless it went off of Marist late, that looked like it went off of Siena.
You can tell the other Marist player that was adjacent to McCool was there signaling the ball was off the Saints, but Emejuru was in the vicinity as well. This is really key.
It's a critical call at this stage. 38 seconds remaining. And you mentioned it, Dean, and rightly so. Just 5 team fouls on Siena, so they can really sell out if the call is reversed and goes back to Marist.
So Collins was on the other side. Daughtry was on the other side. So Daughtry's elbow comes in your forearm.
Late, on that angle, yes. So it will be Siena basketball.
So that's what it was.
Right.
Daughtry was just trying to come up with the loose ball, and inadvertently it came off his arm. 38.2 left. Remember, next time Marist fouls, it's double bonus with the Saints. So They have to play very disciplined defense right now. Drew Gordon will be the inbounder. Bagro, who just turned it over in a double dribble, he'll run it at the point. Obviously, they want to get it to Drew Gordon. He'll knife to the basket, McCool on him, and he rimmed it home.
And that's a great, great play. Foxes can play for one right now. See if John Dunn elects to call a timeout. He does.
He does. 16.9 remaining. And the Foxes will have the last opportunity of regulation to try and win it.
Yes, I like taking the last shot, and some coaches want to take the best available. Here's the replay again. Evan Bagro, that's just a nice take. You know, there was a little contact there too. Scored through the contact. Other coaches need to say take the best available. I'm not saying one is right and the other is wrong. Personally, I like to take the shot with 2 seconds to go.
2 seconds.
Because if you don't make it, you're going into overtime. You know, 99% of the time, unless somebody makes a three-quarter court heave. You know, I like taking the last shot. And again, it's a good job by McCool not to foul there. He went straight up.
And good officiating by Nathan Farrell.
Yeah, that was a good play on. You know, he went straight up. That's what you teach your players. You know, go straight up.
There's our reset. Deadlocked at 48. And again, timeout came from the Dunn bench. Well, we remember this a little bit. The Iona game. Remember the out-of-bounds special.
Right. And another thing, you know, if Marist has to be conscious, if they take it all the way down and then Siena fouls because they have a foul to give with 2 seconds, you know, then they only have 2. So there's a lot of strategy here by both coaches, how they're going to elect to play this.
And again, without the big man. Max Allen II went out a few minutes ago with a head injury.
Right.
And again, he was having himself the second half. Total 15.9 boards. Matt McCool is in his replacement. So the Foxes will go Harris, Collins, Pasquarelli, Daughtry, and McCool will throw it to the backcourt. Hold on, folks. Final 15. Daughtry for Collins. There's the foul. And Tekin with the foul.
That was early. You know, you like in the best case scenario, you foul 4 or 5 seconds. Marist now, they have a 9.9. That's plenty of time to get a good look at the goal.
Drew Gordon is back in. He was out for that defensive shift. Wait, in replacement, and now he's in. So 9.9 seconds left of regulation. Collins will use the McCool screen. McCool, and he scores! I don't think the pass was intended for him. Timeout.
What a great catch by McCool. That pass had a lot of steam on it, Dean, by Collins, and he snatched it out of the air. We're going to take another look at this.
I don't think it was intended for him. That was going to go to Harris.
And he just snatched it out of the air. That was just a great play. Soft hands by McCool. That was for Harris over here spotting up for a three-point shot.
Let's get another look. He looked like a wide receiver, didn't he?
He really did. Well, he caught it one-handed. I mean, it was up here. And, yeah, that was going for Noah Harris. Again, he was spotting up. He would have been open, but Matt McCool doesn't know that. He made a great catch and finish. Now, Marist, they're talking about this 4.2. They're talking about not fouling, obviously. Giving them some token pressure. And, you know, you just can't foul the shooter here.
And you know who's going to get the ball, Saint.
Drew Gordon.
So Saints are out of timeouts, too.
And you don't want them to get a running start, you know, out of bounds. If somebody sets a screen and they get it on the move, if they can force them, keep them in front, then it makes the shot a lot more difficult.
Would you believe McCool has now scored a total of 10 points this year? He gets the two-pointer right there. Again, he's in there because their stud, Allen II, is out with an injury.
Right, exactly.
So it will be Bagaroo to inbound. Foxes will show token pressure at three-quarter court. 4.2 left. John Dunn wanted to get a look at what they were setting up and uses his last timer.
Right.
So, strategy galore here at the McCann Arena. Well, I told Steve the first team to 50 might win the game.
Hey, Dean, you were right, maybe right about that. Hey, the 4.1, or 4.2 rather, I'm sorry, there's still obviously time here, and you just have to implore your players to keep your opponent in front and not foul, close out under control. We're going to take another look at it here with a hard drive to the goal by Collins, and that's just a great play. I mean, he's behind his body when he makes that one-handed snatch of the basketball, and then McCool has the presence of mind to lay the basketball in. Just a great job there by McCool.
Matt McCool, the sophomore from Amherst, New Hampshire. Hardly got any time at all last year, 3 games, averaged 4 minutes, didn't score. This year, picking up the pace, especially with the injuries that they've had between Allen and Jackson Price. Got a chance to be the hero if Marist can get a stop right here. Tekken will be the inbounder now. Out of bounds for Courtney. He'll throw a long ball. Collins rips it off like a defensive back and draws the foul.
What a great job there by Collins. Just tremendous job. Watch the replay here. Going for the long ball, and Collins just lays out. What an athletic play there by Jaden Collins for the Foxes.
Big second half for Jaden Collins. Had no points in the first half. 10 points here in the second half. He threw the beautiful pass that McCool finished with, and here you see the long baseball pass ripped off. Did you see him get up, Steve?
Oh, he has some hops. Collins, that's just a great play.
So at the line will be Collins. It'll be his second time today. He had a conventional three-point play. He's shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. So this is pressure. You make the first, at least you prevent a loss, because the best they could do is a tie. And he missed. The Bagaroo will have it. He'll throw three-quarter court and just glanced off the iron. Saints had a great opportunity, and they miss it as Collins misses on the free throw attempt. And the Red Foxes hold on and score a 2-point win here at home. Let's take a look at our play of the game, brought to you by Northside Auto Body. Friendly Auto, I'm sorry, the play of the game. And again, you couldn't doubt this call. Collins, interception by McCool, intended for Harris, the finish there by McCool. And the Red Foxes get a 2-point win. Again, our Friendly Auto Group play of the game. Red Foxes, well, they go to now 9-7, 4-3 in the bag. Saints go to 3-15 overall. Tough loss for them after having a tremendous lead early in the ball game and dropped it 2-5. John Dunn is coming over, and he'll be chatting with Steve Egger.
Here with Marist head coach John Dunn. Coach, congratulations on a gritty victory. Kids go down 20-4 in the first half, come all the way back. Your thoughts on just a terrific come-from-behind victory?
Yeah, really didn't expect that start. You got to give Siena a lot of credit with Ely out. They had phenomenal energy. They were making shots. Maybe the long bus ride on Friday, but we had a lot of cobwebs going on. The key was it was 20-4 with whatever it was, 11-something to go, and then it was a 6-point game at the half, and then they went up 10. But listen, we persevered, man. The women had a really tough win the other night by 1 or 2 down at the mountain. I joked with Erin Dowdy the next day and said, "Kill them by 1, Erin. It doesn't have to be pretty," and that's what it was for us today.
I got to ask you about the last play. with Jaden Collins going off the bounce, Coach. It looked like he was going to passing it to Noah Harris on the spot up, and Matt McCool just makes a great one-handed snatch of that basketball and puts it in, man. Just a tremendous play there by Matt McCool.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, man. But good hands by Matt. And Noah was wide open, too. The pass was a little higher. But we were real fortunate. Great finish by Matt to come in and be able to give us that, especially after Max goes down. You know, we've had the injury bug, man, but the guys are sticking with it. We're persevering. You know, eventually here we'll get our rotation set and, you know, hopefully playing really spirited basketball at the end of the year. But for right now, man, we just got to keep grinding and keep just competing.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Enjoy this one, and good luck on your upcoming Western New York trip.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Gonna bring him in. Gonna bring in Matt McCool. Matt, just a great talking to your coach. Just a great come from behind victory. You and your teammates showed a lot of perseverance. Down 20-4 in the first half. Come all the way back. You made a great play at the end. Talk about that in a minute, but your overall thoughts.
Man, it was just a really great game. We were down a couple of guys, Zay, Jackson, and then we lost Max there at the end. He's not feeling well, so we just knew his next man up, and we're all ready for when our name is called. So I'm really just excited to get the win for my team, and I'm glad I could help out, really.
It looked like Jaden Collins was going to Noah Harris, but you made a great, I mean, it was a one-handed snatch of that pass, Matt, and you had the presence of mind to lay it in. In all seriousness, it was a great individual effort.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Truly, I didn't think the pass was to me, but I just saw the ball. My instincts took over. I just tried to catch it. One hand, I guess. Coach preaches two hands, but I guess one hand will have to work for now. But yeah, I was just really happy to be put in that opportunity. A lot of other guys helped me get set up for that and be ready for that chance.
Again, enjoy this one. Great comeback. Good luck on the Western New York trip next week, Matt.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We're going to get 2 wins next weekend in Buffalo. Let's go.
Let's send it back over to Dean Darling.
All right, time to take a look at the drive of the game brought to you by Northside Auto Body, the premier drive-in claim center. This was a big play. Pass Corelli off the miss, streamlining out of nowhere is Mr. Salton, and he gets the finish. Trace Salton, the sophomore from Oregon, and the Foxes win it by 2. We got Steve back here at courtside. I thought another hero in the second half was Jaden Collins. He had the donut in the first half. He was turning the ball over in the first half. And in that second half, he put together 10 points. He had 4 rebounds, ends up with 3 dimes. I just thought he really spearheaded this comeback.
Oh, absolutely, Dean. No question about it. Played with great energy. And the three-point play in traffic, that rebound was just critically important. That offensive rebound and putback that he had to Marist retook the lead on that great play by Collins. But yeah, he was just stellar. And hey, talking to John Dunn in the post game, Dean, he hit it right on the head. This team has had a lot of injuries. It's been nicked up. Show a lot of perseverance. Most teams fold when they go down 20-4. This team does not. This team plays very hard and really willed themselves to a very important victory this afternoon.
Played the last 3 minutes without Max Allen?
Without Max Allen, yes.
That's really key. So pack your bags, Steve. We'll be streaming the game coming up Friday night from Niagara. By the way, that game will be seen on ESPNU. Marist at Niagara at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 6:45 p.m. So for Steve Agik and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Dean Darling saying so long from the McCann Arena of Poughkeepsie, New York. Final score today, Marist 50, Siena 48. All games airing on the ESPN networks. We're streaming live and they're archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.